Hi, I'm Carl Turner reporting for Pixels and Pills from the ePharma Summit. While out at the ePharma Summit, I met Seth Levine, who was talking about some interesting strategies for measuring interactive campaigns, and so I have him here with me. Thanks for agreeing to speak with me.
My pleasure.
Seth, could you talk a little bit about neuromarketing and why it's so important?
Sure. Well, neuromarketing research is a new area of marketing research that looks at how people respond to digital stimuli, in this case websites, banners, video, social media assets, and it looks at a range of modalities, from cognitive to affective to emotional. And what it does is it allows for insight into how people respond to digital media in a controlled test environment. So One Interactive is a full-service digital marketing agency servicing healthcare and life sciences clients. We have just launched for Pharma what we call Quantimo for Health, which is our proprietary technology leveraging eye tracking and heat mapping and combining that with neurological measures to provide pharma brands and marketers with the ability to understand how people really respond to their brand assets before they put those assets into the marketplace.
Right. So I know it's a proprietary type of methodology that you have, but could you give an explanation of kind of a little bit of a case study, how it might work, how you might use it to measure a campaign?
Sure. Well, I mean, I think the extensions are pretty obvious for our brand clients. You know, the ability to test a new website against its competitive set before that website goes into the marketplace, to understand if people are really responding to those elements of the design that we really want them to. So are they seeing the primary messaging, what we call high value content? Is their eye being drawn to the call to action? Those things are invaluable. A website's great, but unless people are seeing what you want them to see, then it's just a website. The same can be said for digital media. We know that on a crowded web page, there are a lot of questions about whether people really see banner ads, and there's a lot of tactics that digital marketers will use to try to attract people's eye to that banner. But are people seeing it? How do they feel about it? And how likely are they to take an action based on what they see and how they feel? We have the ability to test that before a campaign goes live as well.
So you seem like you're pretty much an expert on, interactive research. What do you think about what do you think about what's been discussed at the conference so far regarding interactive research?
I think it's been great. I think there's an acknowledgement that people need to, especially in pharma, we need to set benchmarks, and we need to identify objectives, and we need to go out and actually put campaigns into market, put new tactics into the market, and test them and see how people respond, how those campaigns perform. Are they delivering the kind of ROI that organizations need? And then, go out and refine those campaigns as we go. I think it's commendable that people are recognizing that you can't just have all the answers up front. You need to jump in, but you need to do it in an educated manner, and that's one of the things that we aim to do with Quantimo for pharmaceutical at One Interactive.
All right. And in regards to the presentations that you've seen so far, is there anyone that you were really looking forward to seeing, or anyone that you're really looking forward to seeing coming up that you can talk about?
Well, I think I've enjoyed in particular the roundtable discussions. I participated in the DTC roundtable discussion, and it's nice to sit down with people in the industry from the agency side, from the client side, from the media side, and hear all of those different points of view on common issues that and challenges that we face.
All right, thanks so much, Seth.
My pleasure.
This is Carl Turner reporting for Pixels and Pills from the ePharma Summit.